All right, well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. Today we are going to be doing a Bahamian inspired dinner. Now, many of you may know if you've been here for a while that my husband is born and raised in the Bahamas, and this is called Bahamian chicken sauce. Sauce. Thank you. He just said it to me. Sauce. I said it earlier correctly, but obviously I was silly. So what I am doing in here is we're going to be going to take some chicken wings. I'm taking these ends off. I'm going to save these and I'm going to make a bone broth when I need to, so I'm just going to freeze those. But you want to go ahead and get off these little bit. There's no meat on that, but there's lots of flavor. And we're just taking the bones, trimming them off in here. I have a big pile of chicken wings right in there. Give me 1 second while I finish all that all up. If anybody ever knows, cutting these can be a real pain. I've had to sharpen this knife a couple of times. I just want to get this going so I can wash my hands of this chicken. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this over in here. I have to thoroughly clean that. And I have my hot water. Gonna get hot water in a second. Anytime you're really working with chicken or any type of poultry, you really want to make sure that before you move on to your next project on this recipe, you really want to clean your hands heavily with soap and water. You don't want any cross-contamination on anything. Okay, so I do see a little bit of chicken juice there. Let me go ahead and give that a quick clean up. I am going to use, we have Lysol wipes here in the kitchen, and that's exactly what I'm going to use to clean that little mess up. All right, I'm just going to throw that in there for now and use my towel real quick. All right, so we have a nice big bowl of chicken wings, and we're gonna add the seasonings in here. You do wanna go ahead and marinate this approximately at minimum 30 minutes. Now, it is now 3:09 in our house. We usually don't eat dinner till about 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. So this will have a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours to marinate. You can allow this to overnight marinate, and that would be even better. We got about 2.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. This is some homemade seasoned salt. We're only needing about a teaspoon, so that was too much. Let me go ahead and mix that just a little bit. All right. And you're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed, if you have it, lime juice. And my wonderful daughter, who is filming right now, she just squeezed all of this for me, and that was a big help. We've got a couple of recipes that we're going to be using some lime juice down the road, and we needed that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my gloves on. We're going to go ahead and, I got 2 here. Going to go ahead and give this a quick toss. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I am going to cover it. You want to make sure. Now I got to get up on my tippy toes if you didn't see me just getting a little higher. 5'4". Actually, I'm 5'3.5", but I'd say I'm 5'4". All right. So you got that all good up and mixed up. I'm going to put a cover over this, and then when this is ready and we're ready to go ahead and continue on with the recipe, I'll bring you right back. Alrighty, we're back and we're ready to go ahead and finished filming this dinner. My husband and daughter had to go to Walmart to go grab some bay leaves. I thought I had some, but I was all out. And then while I was rereading the recipe, the chicken was supposed to also sit in with some crushed peppers and some allspice. And it was supposed to be like 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. So thankfully I saw all that. This recipe is a little confusing. I will tell you that. But we will go ahead and still push through. You're adding now to the chicken to the boiling water. And this is now going to boil for about 30 to 35 minutes. I am adding all of the seasonings in here as well. It asks to marinate it in it and then add it to the boiling water. Does not ask for a lid, so I'm not putting a lid on it. And I'm using gloves because then we're gonna immediately start to cook our vegetables that go along with this meal. All right, so that looks delicious. It smells fantastic, just so you know. Really smells really great. So now I'm going to bring you a little bit closer while this is now cooking. All right, so I'm now adding my 2 bay leaves in here. Oh, I love the smell of fresh bay leaves. Now we're going to let that come to a boil. I've added a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in my pan, turned it up. My lovely assistant, she went and pre-chopped all of this. There is an onion, carrots, and it calls for green pepper, but I didn't have any. All I have was the yellow pepper. I've got a red and then the orange. So I just told her to do yellow, give it some brightness to it. While I'm trying to wait for this to come up, the reason why I said this is confusing is it doesn't give you the measurements for when it all comes to combine. It gives you the measurements of what you need. I'm sorry, my cat is rubbing his face on my tripod. Tiger, go away. But then when it tells you the ingredients and it lists all the ingredients of what to put together, it doesn't tell you what goes with what where. Okay, so this is why it's kind of confusing. What I'm going to have to do this is add now all of these veggies. Now it's also too asking for 6 potatoes. So while this is go ahead and coming up, we're going to go ahead and take care of 6 potatoes. And she had my lovely assistant Abigail, she cut these and peeled all these for me, so I didn't have to. Now I am going to make them into small little pieces because you're supposed to add this into here. And I just want to make sure that they're all still mouth-sized pieces. When I'm done with this, I'll go ahead and bring you back. Just a very simple cube. You can see that. Just a very simple cube. All right, so we are all done here. This is now the potato, onion, and carrot. This is the sauce. Now I did have one of these already, and they are delicious. I'm just gonna put it on a little plate for now. And we're just gonna go ahead, cut this open. And I'm going to do a little taste test with all of this combined. The carrot and the potato. It's really good with all of it. Those bay leaves, allspice, really, really good. You really can't taste the lemon in it anymore. But this is it is very, very good. Wow. Can't wait to sit down the rest of my family and go ahead and have them experience it. Now again, like I said, my husband, he was born and raised in the Bahamas, so he's had this quite often. And the rest of us have not. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy ourselves. I did a little tribute to him today. So the Bahamian flag is black, blue, and yellow. So I got my yellow, my blue, and then my shorts are black. So I thought that was pretty cool. He did too. We're gonna go ahead and start dinner. So I just want to say thank you again for being here. If you like these videos, go ahead, like, share, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and leave comments. I love comments. Click that notification bell so you can go ahead and get updated videos when I put them out. And I'm gonna put a couple of videos probably here and here, so you can go ahead and watch some extra videos in the meantime while my other videos are getting ready to be filmed and uploaded. All right, so you guys all have a great day, and thank you for being the best part of me and my family, and keep on cooking. Bye.